Namaskar, an Indian greeting for hello and swagatam. Welcome to my recording studio, aka my kitchen. I live here with my dear husband Maulik of 20 years and my two teenage boys, Aryan and Arush, who are always hungry. So my kitchen is always busy and in the works. I give a lot of credit to my kitchen appliances and tools that help me be efficient, save time, cook healthier meals, and make my life a little easier. Though there are so many kitchen appliances out there, it sure can be overwhelming to decide which devices you should own. Today, I would like to share which kitchen appliances and tools I love and share the reasons why. Know that this video is not a promotional video of any sort. So even though I am name dropping, these are the tools that I truly love. So let's begin. The first appliance we will cover is the good old blender. I use a blender for making smoothies, sauces, dips, dressings, frozen desserts, and the list goes on. I love the Vitamix brand, and whoever I know who owns a Vitamix usually says the same. I have owned this sweet tool for a decade now and not a single complaint. It is definitely on the expensive side and I was very hesitant to buy at first, but I am so glad I did. I feel we should invest in a good quality product once and then you end up using it for years and it makes your life enjoyable and your time in the kitchen fun and efficient. When I got this product, it came with this tall container and I treated myself by ordering this smaller one a few years ago. I use them both extensively. The biggest plus of Vitamix is just how powerful it is. You can crush anything including ice. It also comes with this tamper that I truly love. For thick, challenging blends, the tamper can help get the mixture moving. Rotate the tamper around the four corners to get your blend moving freely. The best part of all Vitamix blenders is self-cleaning. Add a few drops of dish soap, fill halfway with warm water and run on high for about 30 to 60 seconds. Also, all newer containers are dishwasher safe. It sure saves time. If you're looking for some smoothie recipes inspiration, check out my video 6 quick, easy, wholesome smoothies. Link on the top right corner and in the description below. Now let's dive into a food processor. The blenders and food processor look similar, but they serve a different purpose. The difference between a blender and a food processor is that a blender is typically better for foods that will end up primarily liquid. In contrast, a food processor is better for foods that will end up being mostly solid. So, I would use a food processor to make homemade dips such as hummus, energy balls, nut-based desserts like brownies and energy bars. I here have a Cuisinart brand food processor and it is a great product. And there are tons of accessories that come along which you can use to shred and slice fruits and veggies. Now let's dive into Immersion Blender. I use this to puree soups and stews. I currently own this old Cuisinart brand old immersion hand blender, but I would like to get myself a Vitamix brand when this one gives up on me. Now let's talk about the kitchen gadget of the moment, the famous Instant Pot. People have fallen in love with their Instant Pots, and for me too, Instant Pot would be on the top of my list as my favorite appliance. I cook a lot of lentils, beans and whole grains, and this tool here makes cooking them so much easier. My favorite part of this device is that it would turn off when it's done. I don't have to babysit and attend to it while it's cooking. I prep a meal in the Instant Pot, switch it on, let it cook, go teach a yoga class, and when I'm back done teaching, a hot meal is ready for me and my family. And my favorite is the delay timer. I would set up to cook oats in the night with the delay timer on for about 6 hours, and when I wake up in the morning, a hot breakfast is ready for me. I love that the inserts are stainless steel and not a non-stick material. So they are much healthier that way and easy to clean. Also, you could get a second insert. I have 2 extra inserts and I love it. For some additional Instant Pot hacks and tips, check out my video Food Prep Hacks link on the top right corner and in the description below. So these are pretty much the bulk of my kitchen appliances: blender, food processor, immersion blender and the Instant Pot. I do have to share that I love my air fryer, though it is still somewhat new to me, and so I'm still exploring that one. Now that we have covered the essential appliances, let's dive into a few other kitchen essentials that I love. There is a considerable debate on whether non-stick cookware is safe and healthy for us. I think it is not worth the risk, and I have trained myself to use cast iron and steel pans and pots, and now I love it. I also love these different sized glass jars that I use to store my dry pantry items. Since they are transparent, it's easy to find what I'm looking for. I hope this video was helpful. I am curious to know which is your favorite appliance. Looking forward to reading your comments below. And if you have enjoyed this video, it always means a lot to get a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, do subscribe. Until we meet again, from my heart to yours, namaste.